Okay, we better? Good, yes. It's that stupid Windows update every time. Alright. I'll summarize, except my cat's not here anymore. I'm twice. This is Cult of the Lamb. Starting it up. Fresh. Avoided spoilers. You know, a little demonic. Who knows? Just a smidge. Hey Josh. Hi Pirate. How you doing? Yes, yes, very sad. Okay, not going that way. We are, in fact, a sacrificial lamb. I don't know too much about it. There's cult management. It's gorgeous. There's some roguelike stuff. In fact, I can kind of see that these might be the 4 bosses we fight. We've got Spider Steve, we've got Triangle Ted, Frog Fred. I don't have any other rhymes in my inventory, and that looks like Hairball Harry. I don't know. He's got like a bandana. Let's get sacrificed. What if I just don't? Can you just kill me instead? Oh, you don't feel like it. Okay. Before us stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the You guys really don't like lambs? With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity, and the old faith shall be preserved. Nothing a little demonic possession can't solve. Am I right? Yeah, I'm excited for it too. I've pretty much avoided everything I could other than just like checking a couple scores of reviews, but not really looking at the contents of it because I didn't want to even look at that. Some reviews absolutely just spoil like the best parts. I read a review about Breath of the Wild that was like, and then there's this island that takes away all of your gear, and it's like, well, there's one island on the map, and that was really cool. Ugh. The one who waits. Come closer. Fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Yes, or absolutely. This is just Gravity Falls. There's definitely a Gravity Falls gag where it's like, will you go out with me? And it's like, yes, definitely yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Is this full release or early access? Full release, as far as I can tell. It says there's going to be free updates. I don't know what those free updates would entail, but by all accounts, it's a full game. Maybe more like little roguelike dungeons to explore. That's the best I can think of. I'm still extremely cute. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the people that don't have... Got an almost 2D-like aspect to it. Are you proud of me? I didn't even say paper money. Roguelike dungeons. More enemies, maybe stuff like that. Yeah, I can't imagine it would be anything crazy. Ratau. Fear not, I am Ratau. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I like that he still has like a fake crown on his head. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faith and of grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Thank you, Mr. Mole. Appreciate that. No fires. Smokey taught me better than that. Dodge to avoid damage. Does the dodge... So dodging at the right time... Felt like it did damage. Maybe it was just a swing at the same time. Might just be a swing at the same time that I did. Wow, a single coin. The lust for gold is oft all-consuming of one's heart. Nice pentagram on that. Just... Gotta keep it themed. If only this was right before I met my family again, so I could be like, "Oh, what you been playing lately?" You know, like, "Oh yeah, just some culty demonic possession game." You know how it is. Oh, another single coin. Well, how's everyone doing today? I'm excited to start something new. Into the Breach was pleasant, and so was Dicey Dungeons, but they weren't new, per se. They were fresh, but they weren't new. That's all we do here. We have inane conversations about the meanings of different words that really just mean the same thing. Three coins. So D&D. Oh yeah, I legitimate. I shit you not. When I started D&D, I had to explain to my mom about it. She was just like, she still had a little bit of that satanic panic instilled back in the 80s or something like that, or Devils and Demons. Its real name is. Hellfire Club. Yeah, all that. Great pump for this. That makes 2 pumps. Together we're 2 pump chumps. Nearly reached safety. Look ahead. Another poor soul about to be sacrificed. That's a very large eye. Rescue them and they would have no choice but to join your cult instead. Because of the implication. Oh, mighty bishops of the old faith, we ask that you accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground? That's me. Looks like a cow? Hey, so we're just gonna rescue you? I'm scared of what rescuing does. Ah, it's just... Okay. Yeah, that's good. Follower awaits indoctrination. Yeah, alright. There wasn't actually an implication there. There wasn't a choice, but okay. I'm sure it's fine. He seemed completely fine with that. We've reached safety. You've done well. The Red Crown will allow you to use these markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. I'll take you to a temple that has fallen to ruin. There you'll be able to begin your new cult. I will meet you there. Woof. My mom banned so much in her house for fear of devilish things like freeing the children of the slugs in BioShock. Does that mean that when she watched you, so that you actually had... She's like, no, you have to kill those children. That's the real way to do this. Son, if you don't kill those children and get extra Adam, how are we going to stop capitalism? Developer recommended. Okay, well, Dev knows best, I guess. They had read Demon Eyes. Ah, of course. This hallowed ground, which once was mine, is now yours. Why was it yours? That seems... This guy's gonna turn on us, right? At some point... He seems Why was he given up on by the Dark Crown of Gabagool? This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. Followers can gather resources for you. Order this one to collect lumber or stone. In my experience, stone is always more valuable than lumber. As in, it's harder to gather. Why that is, I don't know. I mean... seems like it'd be about the same, right? And yet, I always find myself hankering for more stuff. Kitty, would you just get up here? Stop waddling around down there like a fat, furry potato. And just plop yourself down here. Catan, yep. Everdell. Whole bunch of things. Most, like, RTSs, it feels like. What's this? That's a chest I can't open. Alright, let's just indoctrinate a guy. That's fine. Please, spare me. Just gonna... Oh, that's much better, yeah. Your new name is Finajul. Choose form. I mean... Wait, I can, like, turn him into a new thing. You're a pig now. You're a blue pig. Yeah. With cool tuft to hair. Now you're a boar. Congrats. Naturally obedient, or naturally obedient even. She ready for the next vet visit? She has no idea what's coming, but she's as ready as she's gonna be. Sickly heals 15% slower when sick and in bed rest. 10 faith once you gain this follower. Well, this cult ain't so bad. Go mine some stone. Friend. By your hand, our cult will go powerful, but your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. Will allow you to prepare meals for your followers. Oh no. There it is. 5 lumber, only 2 stone. Every time. Oh, that was literally enough. Alright, well, Piglet's taking too long. Probably should have set him on some truffles or something, but... them's the breaks. Cooking... oh my dear God. Alright. I'm just gonna put that right... I'm not allowed to put it here? Is that what all the red means? Oh, wait. That was all green. How do we feel about me putting this right here? No, I literally need to... okay. Got it. Then it goes there. Friend goes and builds that for me. Can I help building? Yeah. Followers need to eat, and it's up to you to provide meals for them. Okay. Hunger of your cult can be seen in the top left of the screen. When it gets too low, followers will begin to starve. Find more food while crusading. Pick routes that pass through foraging locations. Plant farms to grow your own food. Seeds can be purchased or found whilst. Great word to say. Just fun. Crusading. Collect berry, cook a meal. Alright. I found a berry bush seed. Okay. Actually, a great comparison right now, at least, is Don't Starve. Just the vibes, the feels. 15% chance of the follower pooping instantly. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Phew, we did it. Now we must build... No, we need to build a latrine if there's a 15% chance this is just going to end in cat-related disaster. That's triggering for me. No, don't eat it. Don't poop. Don't do it. Don't you dare. He pooped instantly! Oh, disaster! Look how embarrassed he is. Our mutual benefactor, the one who waits, has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the old faith. Each of them guards a chain that binds him to the realm beyond. Conjured openings to the realms, it is your task to track them down and slay them so he may be freed. Now go. There you shall find gold in willing recruits, and for those who are not willing, convert them by force. Okay. Return to land's old faith, return to more gold and followers. What do I do with this? Disgusting. Unsanitary conditions at your cult will cause your followers to become sick. If a follower becomes sick, assign them to bed rest, or they could die. Resting will allow them to slowly recover. Poop, vomit, and dead bodies cause illness to spread quickly throughout your cults. Cleaning messes and burying bodies will prevent the spread of illness. Thank you for the medieval health and history lesson. I appreciate it. Followers deposit stuff there while we're away. Okay. Let's go. Alright, do we have a choice? No, we don't. Okay, that's fair enough. Open a door. 1 follower. Alright, will do. Ah, like you need 1 follower to open it. I got it. I feel you. I had the foolish idea of working out today, and immediately while stretching I twinged something in my neck, and now everything just kind of hurts when I move. We're kind of just, we're flying by the seat of our pants here. Which is, ironically, the only thing that doesn't hurt right now. I'm not gonna let that stop us. Crusader's Blade will bounce, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, give me a blade. Ooh. The crown and everything does remind me of Gravity Falls, though, with, wow, what's the evil heckin' triangle's name? I'm just gonna type in evil heckin' triangle. Evil heckin' triangle. It is the... It was the first thing... It was the first thing that popped up. His name's Bill. There we go. Read. Entering the lands of the Bishop Leshy, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Well, we'll see about that, I suppose. For some reason, I figured out the follower... Hi. How can this be? You were put to the blade, lamb, as all your kind were, and yet here you stand before me, unrepentant. The crown, his power. Could it be? But I am stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. Thanks for not killing me, I guess. Well, anyways, onward. Getting old, so your body has to hate you more. Yeah, it knew what I was doing. And this time I'm not actually going to let it stop me, though, so I'm sure it'll end in disaster soon. If you don't hear from me on Monday, oh boy, 1 grass. What a time to be alive. Then, my neck exploded. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator, the one that awaits below. So the card showed me once, many lifetimes ago. Or has that yet to be? Claw neck. It's kind of what my neck feels like right now, actually. He is a prognosticator of the future. Always drawing your cards, Lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. What power? Well, that is both known and unfathomable. The cards, they shall decide. An extra heart, 10% chance of gaining a heart when killing an enemy. So either lifesteal or just... We don't know what we're doing, so let's just get an extra heart. Cannot argue with the draw. One might as well argue with the ocean. What's this? Ah, the tarot cards I have unlocked. Well, let's not even look at them. No need. Alright. But we could get more grass. Thank goodness. Sorry, I'm still thinking about how bad we must be at cooking, where there's just a 15% chance that you instantly poop. That's some advanced food poisoning. Or really efficient gastronomics? I'm not sure which. I would probably not eat at a restaurant that gave you a 15% chance of instantly pooping, though, unless that restaurant was also a toilet. Absolutely fantastic constipation remedy, though. Rabbit's foot. That looks like a penis. Oh, a three-balled penis. But sure, that's a rabbit's foot. Increased chance to spawn better chests. Sure. Now, was that in my... Okay, that is part of our inventory. Got it. Do we want food or lumber? We got plenty of lumber. Let's go get food. I think laxatives are maybe just the seasoning. But see, then it would be like 100% chance, right? It would just be like, yes, you are going to poop immediately after this. This is just a 15% chance. Which means it's happened a lot. The exact calculations there are concerning. Grass. I'm so certain we're gonna need grass, and it's not gonna do anything. Sounds like laxative roulette that you played in college. In my college days, we just called that the dining hall. I can make that joke. I worked there. I saw things. Gasp. I took a whole half heart of damage. I kind of want to kill that squirrel. I did. Yum, a morsel. Don't know what that will use. Well, guess we'll use it for food, right? That would make sense. The one that doesn't have a cute bird, or the one that does? Easy choice. Tell me, Lamb, do you believe destiny immutable? Yeah, I'll take a tarot card again. Gain an extra half heart. Or when hit down to a half heart, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage. Let's just deal everyone 2 damage. A big ol' screwing you to all my enemies as I get buried in my grave. 12 shots, one was colonoscopy, strength laxative, and everyone took a shot. Oof. Ah, okay, so blue is like the soul hearts in Isaac. I thought I would get away from Isaac, but here we are yet again. And then red hearts would be a permanent half heart. Hi. Oh, the bloody hairballs back. Come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours? I give myself to the cause, O mighty leader, Amdusius. Ew. 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 It's gross. Ugh. Don't you guys want to get turned into something cool? People are like, this is cool. What are you talking about? Oh, he is kind of cute now. Now that I've cutified him. He's ours. Is this just what I have? Is this a reward? Choose berries, stone. Let's get more stone. And more gold. I mean, we're definitely returning with more gold. Like 1 out of 4 runs? Alright. Yeah, I don't know what possessed you to do such a thing, Pirate, but frightening stuff. When did I get that meat? It doesn't matter. Mysterious meat in my inventory. Got a little crazy with the sword. I'm relieved to see you made it safely, and you have not returned alone. You've convinced more to join our faithful flock. Let us indoctrinate this new convert so he may continue. Idiocy and alcohol. Yeah, that's a majority of college, I guess. That makes sense. Hey, so you're in my cult now. Well, follow your teachings faithfully. You have no spine. You are just in a different cult. Changing your name, humor. Choose form. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna randomize you. You're a cow now. Sorry, this is how it is. Heals 15% faster when sick. What if I just never get you guys sick though? Followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generate devotion for you to collect. But to collect devotion, you require a shrine. I sure do. Shrine. Place for your followers to pray. The shrine will hold the devotion they create. The structure is only built once. Oh, it just costs cashola, eh? Let's all build it together. Praise be! Your followers can now worship you. God complex, here I come. Here's new followers. Sign them to worship at the shrine. Then, collect the devotion your followers generate at the shrine to unlock a divine inspiration. Where'd you even get them? I don't want to know. Thorbreer. That's not a good name, so we're going to turn you into armor. You're cat now. Oh my god, your traits are terrible. We lose 10 faith on recruiting you. We lose 5 faith whenever we sacrifice a follower. I'm gonna sacrifice him. Generates devotion slower. Ugh. Ick. This is who you give me? My lord. Why have you sent me such paltry followers? Collect devotion, unlock divine inspiration, more followings of worship, faster to fill up. If the shrine is full, they will stop worshiping until it's empty. And once you collect divine inspiration, unlock new buildings for your cult through the shrine. Okay. Does speaking them actually give me some... No. Give command? Make demands. What's the demand? Find a meal and eat. Sleep until no longer tired. Got it. Weird. Requires 1 divine inspiration. Do I not have that? Now I do. Divine inspiration unlocked. I've done it. Establish temple to preach sermons and perform rituals. Seems important. Farm plot. Grow seed into a crop. Yeah. Okay. Sleeping bags. Very unstable, will often collapse, just like me. Alright, let's go build a temple now. We need extra logs. Okay. Wow, you got 1 stone so far. Excellent. You think the perks might just be random? I think the same. This feels like we could be going faster. There we go. Helped them along. Yeah, I'd assume the perks are just random, but also that feels like the first few were probably on purpose. I don't know. That one was horrendous. And will probably be sacrificed in the name of our new demonic savior, the one who waits. Which kind of just sounds like a powerful DMV employee. But what do I know? We're gonna get this done with. It's gonna give me 1 lumber, just like the tiny stump that took 2 seconds. Okay. There we go. Alright, health and hunger, both good. Temple. Well, we have cleared our way quite a bit. Right there. Right there. That seems good. Don't want to make too much of it. Do we want to crowd? No, we need more space. So we'll set it back a little bit. I like how they all kind of pretend to pray when they're talking to you. Yes, Father, I was definitely busy praying, not building this thing. Temple's the center of your cult. From there you'll preach sermons to grow stronger and perform rituals to mold the fragile minds of the followers. You're responsible for maintaining the faith of the cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent against you and eventually leave. Your followers are ready to hear your words. Show them that you are their great leader. Preach a sermon from the temple. Okay, that's the faith. Am I allowed to build a farm plot now? It seems like the answer is no, even though it says it requires 1 divine inspiration. Oh, you mean like, divine inspiration requires a certain amount. Got it. Perform a sermon drawing energy from your followers to bolster the power of the Red Crown. Thank you, thank you. I have lots to say. Bah. 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 Ponder these words as you work and toil endlessly throughout the day. Strength through the flock. Performing sermons will draw power, allowing you to unlock new abilities, weapons, and curses. Followers with a higher loyalty level will generate more devotion. Therefore, the more followers you have, the more loyal they are, the quicker you will gain new abilities. Hearts of the Faithful. Permanently gain half heart. Yum. Thou shalt not eat the chops of the lamb. Veal shall truly be the greatest of... That's like the cardinal sin, is eating veal. You're amazing to behold. A natural leader, I see why you were chosen. If you were to guide your cult, you will need to declare doctrines so they might obey you. Return to the land of the old faith and seek out the commandment stone fragments. With these, you'll be able to declare new doctrines. If you say so. Still on day one. Cook anything I can. Just gonna cook some stuff for you here. We've done it. Alright, well, we'll leave him to it, I guess. Gosh, who knew running a cult was just such hard work? Gotta feed them, bathe them, clothe them, all that nonsense. Less speed, double the damage. Half the speed, double the damage. You know me, I'm a sucker for damage, no matter how much it inconveniences me. And trust me, it inconveniences me often and greatly. And I want to switch the crap worshiper. The way you say that makes it sound like he worships the crap, which might be a better option for him. No, I'll have him on devotion for now still. It's... what did I just get? Gold nuggets. It seems way better than just gold, but I'm guessing it's a lot of nonsense to get gold nuggets into gold. We'll recruit somebody new. Oh boy, what are you doing? Apparently morsels might be kind of rare. Squirrel runs away after a certain amount of time. Kind of interesting. Hi. Glad I found you. I bring good news! The one who waits is pleased by your progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. Thank you. Quiver of Righteousness. Alright. Okay. Enemies you slay will now drop Fervor. Collect this to replenish your curses. Fervor is the righteous anger earned by striking down non-believers, and works like ammunition for your curses. You got it. So, suck that up. Got it. Understood. Now I want to go in the other direction really quick. Since that was obviously the way I needed to go. Give me a tarot card. What do we got? Enemies will drop double the fervor. Sure, sounds good to me. So many mechanics. They're flying in hot and heavy. A moon necklace. Follower will just never sleep. That kind of sounds horrendous. I like it. Lumber. I don't know what this does. This house or something. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that is either. Let's go there. Can I kill your customers? I can. I'm not really sure why I should. Just to spread terror? Alright, well this guy is actually annoying me. I'm so sorry, friend. Hungry? I have what you need. Salmon, meat. Are you just gonna give this to me? Giant slug snail? Oh, wonderful choice. Ooh. I'm sorry I killed half your patrons. But to be honest, they looked like food to me. Alright, what's this one do? They're all dead. Oh lord, how could I? Again? Do you see it in me? The darkness in my soul? I absolve you. Join me instead. Oh, it's that easy. It's like, how could I have killed these people? how could I have done this? And like, what if you did that, but with me instead? And he's like, oh. Well, why didn't you say so? That sounds fantastic. Hello? I can steal the devotion? Thanks. That's kind of rad. Hi. So you foolishly persist, little lamb. Here your lies, and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again, but what an unworthy bearer it has. Ah! It's fine. Got, smacked around a little bit there. Commandment Stone Fragment. Commandment Stone Fragment. Commandment Stone Fragment. Who are you? Eons ago, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell this pantheon? Alas, 'tis the nature of beasts to forget and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhap they left, mayhap they slept, mayhap they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread roots, spun webs, mold this world to meet them and theirs. 'Twere a land of many gods, once hundreds, now. Peace out. Thank you. Do I just get all three? Big thanks, I suppose. Found enough fragments to form a commandment stone. Commandment stones are used to declare new doctrines for your cult to follow. Use the altar in your temple to declare a new doctrine whenever you form a new commandment stone. Yeah, whatever you say, friends. Whatever you say. Speed up damage. It's literally just... Would you like the thing you had originally? And I don't know, maybe. Valifar. Got it. Alright. Can I dodge through that? I can. We got a blueprint, or just some stones. I mean, blueprint could be anything, could even be stones. Tree stump lamb statue. The lamb carved of wood. Thank you. Don't, just a decoration? Sure. Toss that in there, why not? Oh, apologies, I'll grab that as well. I know we have to keep going, but I kind of want to see what's up here. Ah, that makes sense. I don't really know if this might unlock anything or whatever, but more for the compendium kind of deal. But for now, let's get back to our cult. Heretics defeated. Very nice. 2 more followers. And onward we go. Oh, hey, friend. Very good, my vessel. It seems I chose well when I kept you from death. I'll be watching your every move. Do not disappoint me. Yeah, good checking in. It was about as useful as all of my boss check-ins. Hey, are you doing good? Yeah, pretty good. Need any help? Maybe one thing? And it's like, alright. See you again next month. Thank you, thank you. Hey, what did I say about that? Get out of there with the poop. Okay, got the murderer. He's just harder to level up. That's annoying. We're gonna pug rear. I'm gonna name you after a dog's butthole, friend. Yeah, there you go. You're welcome. Which has available worship. Yes, probably gonna do that to you. Please spare me. Julna. I thought that said Juliana. It does not. Purple horse now. Natural skeptic. Lose another 10 faith immediately. Easier to level up. Heals faster when sick. I don't like the heals faster. It's annoying. Doesn't do much. Probably need more lumber, right? Grab this. Alright, what's this one? The body pit? Bury dead followers in a simple pit. Avoids rotting corpses. Requires sleeping bags. No, I wanna do my own food. Thank you. Farming bundle. A farmer station, a seed silo. Put seeds here for your followers to sow. Farmer station requires farmer. Got it. Yeah. Give me all of that. Thank you. What are you telling me to build? Write a doctrine at the altar. What did we unlock? Grow a seed into a crop. Just for like a simple farm plot, eh? Okay. It's a single plot. Let's just put this right here. We're gonna grow 1 berry. For now. That's it. Let me just, there we go. Ta-da. We've done it. Add fertilizer. Oh, the poop counts as fertilizer. Never mind. Keep pooping, fellas. Ladies and germs. Why are you so sparkly? Is it just because someone had partially done this and then decided not to? Unsure. Alright, start a doctrine up. Thou shalt not eat the chops of lamb sounds good to me. New sermon. Just dropped. Bah! Bane weapons have a chance of poisoning enemies while attacking. I like poisoning enemies while attacking. I didn't even look at the other one. But there we go. upgrade and expand the abilities of the crown. In the observation of our rights, we taste divinity. Through the study of our doctrine, we are blessed with the sacrament of the Lamb. Use Command Stone to declare a new doctrine for your cult. Select from a category and make a choice that will unlock either a new ritual trait or follower interaction. Bonfire ritual. Dance around the flame to increase the cult's faith. Sorry, it's what it says. Gotta do it. Please dance around the fire like dummies. I appreciate it. Requires 10 wood and 25 something. Ah, yeah, nice. Weird. Oh, good. Preaching sermons, performing rituals, and providing for the needs of your followers will keep their faith high. The bones of my enemies are required to perform such rituals. Why haven't I gotten them? Oh, because I haven't been destroying the skeletons. Turn to the land's old faith, gather bones, recruit more followers, and perform our rituals here in the temple. Rituals in the temple usually raise faith or help you solve problems. Yeah, sacrificing someone would solve a problem. Uses bones fallen enemies after slaying a non-believer. Desecrate their bodies to gather their bones. That's a nice desecration. You love to see it. Alright, have you guys been eating? Yeah, you guys have been eating. What do we got? A hearty meat broth, 25% chance of dropping valuable resources. Oh, so I must just not be a good cook, because it's a 15% chance always. Got it. I'm going to cook that, and that's all I'm going to cook right now. There you go. Food for thou. I feel this going very Animal Farm. Animal Farm didn't have the doctrine of the Lamb behind them. Which kind of feels... really kind of just feels like I'm a perverse version of the Chick-fil-A cows that are like, hey, eat some more chicken, please. And this is just the opposite of that. I'm like, don't eat lamb, eat everything else. Convoke a violent eruption of powerful tentacles. I hate when that happens. And it's an axe, but it poisons people when attacking. And it looks way cooler. That looks like a skeleton to me. Nope, it wasn't. Draw the card. Reveal the map or overall weapon damage increased by 1.2 times. Yeah, you take that for sure. That's fun. Ah, because these bones did not destroy themselves before. That's why. Those suckers fell apart easier than I've ever seen. What are you doing? Sure. Thank you. Appreciate it. Soul Heart. See, anything that pops out makes me want to destroy everything, which is going to take an hour and a half, so I better not. I still haven't seen what poison looks like. I have seen what poison looks like. Hi again. Heck Ah, heck it. So it is true. The red crown sits upon the brow of another ribbit. Calamar. But how? We did everything we could to... It matters not. We need not bother Shimura with this. Deal with it, brother. As you command, my sister. No, not again! Why do I always feel like it's safe to take a sip of my lemonade. We don't need to destroy the skeletons. Skeletons destroy themselves automatically. Alright. Got it. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Moving on. We got food. Possible follower. That or health. No, that's the possible follower. I like followers. This is the food shop. Yeah. I won't kill anyone this time. And I'll have you thank me for it. Get herself another follower that we just kind of forgive. The worm, it is hungry. It feeds, it partakes of our flesh. But that is the price for safety. For that, we gladly give it all we have. Thank you. Hey, you're fine. Just go into this pentagram gate. Appreciate it. And some fighting. Which I think will give us health? No, it's a boon and a curse. Enemy health halved, but I receive double damage. Looks ready for another sermon. What greedy gooses? Greedy gusses. Thank you. Flaming shot 2, piercing bolt fire, hold and release at mark to make it explosive. Yeah. I mean, I'll take a 2 over a 1. I learned enough in math. Extra health, bones, great. I didn't get a kill there, but there's too much going. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this means. But I would imagine not stepping on it would be priority number 1. Just my feelings on it. Deals poison damage to enemies struck. Okay. I mean, so now my axe is just gonna deal poison damage every time. An extra moon necklace that I don't know. I can doom 2 people to permanent insomnia. You know, as you do. New divine inspiration. God, all the real cool followers are sleep deprived, everybody. All the cool kids are doing it. Step forward, beast, from the swirling mists of chaos that surround. Allow me to regard you holy. Holy what? More like unholy. You carry the weight of ageless centuries upon such diminutive shoulders. Yet, what is this? It seems your stature is deceiving. Weapon is not without the hand it wields, to fell enemies, to defend honor, to break chains. Let your crown take the form of one of these works of iron, forged in everlasting fire. May you wield them well, promised liberator. Touch of Tura 3, Bane Sword 2, or just a good old Cleaver 2. Just upgrade that. Yeah, we got a whole plus 0.1 damage. And our swing is 0.5 a second, so our DPS increased by 0.05 per second. Chop the tree, sure. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna let me. Seems like it comes alive like a whomping willow and, you know, thwomps me good. Barbatos. We got a lot of health. I kind of just want to smash him. There we go. Oof. You gotta... I like that they're all just revealed to be, like... just these poor, pitiful, like, naked people that have a hat. It's like worse anthropomorphizing. I like stones. Stones are cool. Give me some bones. Got a couple things to make a doctrine. Let's roll. 3rd level for the cult. Gone. To get access to the bloody hairball, at least. Very cool. Hello again. Don't make the mistake of becoming the servant of your followers. They are for you to use to your advantage. Their faith is a resource. Spend it as you would gold, for you can always regain their trust with a well-placed gesture of kindness. Ooh. Let it empower you. Let it give you license to do unspeakable things. Bend them to your will. Grant you the power to read their feeble little minds. Cool. I guess this is a doctrine now. I'm allowed to read your mind. Sorry, boss said so. Interacting with followers, this action will be available to you. This game's just making me the Catholic. Going to a Catholic wedding on Saturday. I am so prepared now. Unreal. Gosh. I know, don't mistake me for the one who waits, guys. It's an easy mistake to make, but I'm actually the one who is always late. The one who is late. We'll workshop it. We'll get there. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Great leader, the cult is growing by the day. It's time you gave it a name. You know, I named it after one of the worst people I could remember. Dr. Seuss was, by all accounts, a major D-bag, so, you know, more props to him, right? Oh, mint sauce. Farming bundle, there we go. Okay. Unlock that. Don't have any more. But we will be able to get some really soon. Yeah, before we're done with the day. And, oh right, I've got you to do something, right? Got a couple, actually. Your new name is Yarger. Sure. Why are all these double negatives? Lose 10 faith while falling ill. Devotion is slower, easier to level up. Ridiculous. So let's read his mind. What does he think about life? Well, before he actually does that, let me get through that here. Barbatos, you are now Nano. It's kind of a cool name. It's a cool form. Heals faster, harder to level up. That's fine. That's 15% harder to level up, whatever. You know? And you'll go for stone right now. Yeah, you'll go for stone for now. So what do you have to say? See the thoughts of a follower. Homeless. I need somewhere to sleep. Cult as new member. Our cult grows in greatness. I'm converted, not convinced. Let's see how things go. No one says that about a cult. Age 26. You know, seems a little weird, but, you know, let's just see how things go. Haven't murdered anyone yet. Need somewhere to sleep. Had a good chat. And then also had a bad chat. I bet that was with Mr. Triple Negatives over there. Look, all I'm asking is for us to get a doctrine where I can sacrifice that poor guy. But first, let's bring out the next sermon. Do not bear false witness. Ah. Rituals. We sure got the bones. I mean, we don't need to, but it's part of the next quest, so let's go dance deep into the night. Oh my god, we're setting a fire inside of our temple? This is how you get forest fire. There was no dancing involved in that, by the way. I was lied to. My congregation was lied to. I feel bamboozled. Doctrinating followers is well and good, but there's so much more you can take from them. Give them gifts, complete quests, and perform blessings for them, and you'll increase their loyalty. Once they're totally loyal to you, they will give you everything they own. Watch as I show you. You follower, come back in here. Okay. Increase followers' loyalty to level them up, and they will reward you with devotion and a commandment stone fragment. Each time a follower levels up, they will generate additional devotion while at a sermon or worshipping at the shrine, so be sure to cultivate their loyalty. Increase their loyalty and give a follower a blessing once a day when you interact with them. You can also give them gifts, complete quests for them, perform sermons, and many other actions. The more loyal followers you have, the stronger you'll become. I have much to teach you, but I'm old and grow weary. Visit me at my home, and I will show you how to harness the true power of the Red Crown. Should have taken a breath earlier. Lonely Shack. Ratau's retirement. So there's just a map now that we can go to? Yeah, you're snoozing. I need a little bit more devotion. Thank you. And that is, in fact, all I needed. Can build everyone some sleeping bags now. Everyone seemed to want it, so... Cult 2. God, I can't wait till Cult 2.0 comes out. New updates and everything. 5 lumber, 10 gold. Yeah, sure. That's fine. And this is temporary, but we'll place like 4 sleeping bags there. Seems good to me. Are we done? Interact, perform blessing, give gift, increase followers. Loyalty, level up, collect reward from leveled up follower. Oh, you can like tell them to sleep there. Ah, they'll figure it out on their own. If they really need me to tell, like, oh, I can sleep? Wow. Cook a few of these. You know, cook all 4 of them. They could drop valuable resources. Hoping I never mess that up. Because otherwise it's going to be hilarious. We also have a farm to build. Allow followers to water nearby crops. Maybe not quite yet. We'll leave it to them. As for that, let's go travel to the Lonely Shack. It's really interesting because it seems like it'll all... This isn't like the boss arenas. This is just new locations to travel to. It's a little cult management, you know? What's that? A follower form. A new animal form your followers can take. A raton. Got it. Anything else fantastic here besides some... Bear. I must thank you. By relieving me of my duties, you granted me what I desire most. Peace. Now that I've taught you everything you need to know, I can pass my day playing Knucklebones. I have friends on their way to join me for a game or two as we speak. A rowdy bunch, to be sure, but now I'm retired and I'm free to enjoy myself. Day 4. New sermon. Thanks for the devotion. Appreciate it. Oh, no. Go back. Don't mind me, just gonna steal all your berries. You don't need those to survive. It's all good. Visit you. Discovered my humble cottage. Be careful you don't make the same mistakes I did, or you end up in a place just like this. Now, perhaps game of Knucklebones. You don't know it? Why, it's simple. Step up to the table and I will show you. I do like that. I don't know what this is. Big gift. Well, that makes it easier to give a gift to somebody, doesn't it? You're giving me a side quest mission to play. This is just like any other card game that they add into. I'm a sucker for them. I've played so many hours of Triple Triad. It's disgusting. We played King of Cards. That was built all around that. That was incredible. Gwent, sure. Yeah, great stuff. Any entertaining minigame, we're all over it. Match dice. When dice the same number are placed in the same column, multiply their value. Destroy your opponent's dice by matching yours to theirs. Got it? I think this might be like a version of... Okay. Okay. So, I have one. Multiplication. Put that there. Okay. Ooh. This one where you gotta, like, win a couple, rows? 8 and 8, huh? I mean, I could place that literally anywhere. I mean, it's more likely... Let's just do that. Get 17. Oh my lord. Oh. So whenever... Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm very sad about it. No one can beat Ratau. I mean, your difficulty says otherwise. I'm just... My difficulty is in the negatives. Like some integer rollover. So you don't want to mark up right next to each other. And that seems like a waste. Don't like this at all, really. Hey, Kamikaze! Hello, hose and other assorted gardening tools. It's good to see ya. Really good to see ya. Okay, so that's 16, that's that, that's this. I can knock out that. Does that count as a double? It does. Interesting. But the 2 cancels out all of those. Intriguing. There we go. 38.9 to 28. I kinda get it. By the one below. You're a natural. Here, you've earned yourself a prize. Oh, is that how we unlock new tarot cards? Pretty cool. The hearts. Duh. You love to see it. How goes life? You know what? It's not too bad lately. Now that you've had a taste of the game. Oh, no, now you've had a taste of the game. Okay. We'll keep an eye out for anyone who wants to play that with us, I suppose. Anyways, gotta go preach some unholy abominations. Faith doing pretty good. Bah. What does this give us? 3 new curses appear on my crusades. What about this? Might of the Devout. Increase the starting level of weapons when beginning a new crusade. Yeah, I mean... I'm sorry, but that's gotta be what we do. Let's see, what's the highlights? It's been a little while since we talked again. We've had a cat who cannot control her bowels when she goes to the vet, and she's had to go to the vet a couple times, so it's been kind of a shit fountain around here whenever she goes to the vet. So I've spent a lot of time cleaning, a lot of time planning for the wedding open house, for a wedding we got this weekend, bachelor party, wedding we got in November. It's a whole thing. Did we talk about the vacation? I don't remember. Vacation was really good. I'm feeling very refreshed. Krakatoa cat, exactly. Except for the fact that today my neck decided that I wasn't going to work out. I'm actually going to just be in excruciating pain. Even doing this light, jubilant dance is enough to be like, this doesn't feel good. How goes the cult, though? Oh, great. Green Eggs and Lamb is prospering. I am trying to get a ritual to sacrifice someone because somebody doesn't like sacrifices in the cult. So we're going to sacrifice him in the ultimate act of irony. Eventually. Where are you? Yeah, you. What do you got to say? You love the meat broth. Got it. Okay. Loves the new building. Leader did the quest. Did I quest on your behalf? Saw poop. Gross! Someone should clean that up. Thanks. It's very helpful. Demands, maybe? Yeah, here, I can make you never sleep, but I'm just instead gonna give you a big gift. It's a cupcake. Or a corn muffin. Like, make it cornbread, I guess. Interact with any follower, perform a blessing. Great leader. When times are tough, we can cook grass meals. Followers won't like it, but it beats starving. Try it now. Make you eat grassy I mean, look, if you insist, I will make you eat the grassy gruel. I am having a hard time accepting this. Hello? There we go. Sure, I'll make you some grassy gruel, my dude. Better than nothing. Causes illness, loss of faith. Sorry. At least it's not the one that makes you feed poop to your followers. Is there really one of those, though? That's hilarious. Where'd you go? There you are. Go eat the grassy gruel. I command you to find a meal and eat. Eat this grassy gruel. You can get the recipe for it. No. No. Why are you shitters hiding the poop? All out in the middle of nowhere. You guys. Yeah. He looks really happy about it. And he didn't get sick, I think. Didn't truly. You are without flaw. I am grateful, great leader. What's been up with you, Kamikaze? Oh my god, that was kind of horrifying. Thank you. That gives us a new thing there. Oh, didn't like that. No. Oh my god. I'm gonna need you guys to... Hey, you stop that. What do you got going on? You're harder to level up. That's fine. I'm gonna bless you. But you're gonna need to sneeze first. Did you just stop? Why are they so happy about the puke? Stop it! Go away. Get out of here. No, I can't let anyone else see my shame. If you don't clean this up, someone will get sick. Thank you. Very helpful, actually. Super helpful. They're all ninja poopers and pukers. They really are. And I'm sick of it, gosh darn it. Where else are you hiding the... God, it's legitimately... I'm hunting down my cat's poop again. The cat at least has the decency to look embarrassed. I am eternally grateful for you doing basic hygiene. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, we've got stuff we can do there. I did kind of want to build a farming station out here. I mean, that'll be cleared out soon, and that'll put us right by the berries. Yeah. And then we'll build a seed silo right next to it. I don't know. No, I'll build that now. Hunger is looking fine. We'll just build one of those. Or one of those. Yeah, maybe 2 of those. Yeah. Can't wait to fail on these and just not have it work out. 17. I already gave you a sermon. Did I give you a sermon? Look, no, we can make a new doctrine, right? I have received a message from on high. Instruct them on the liturgies surrounding their daily bread. Reassure them that death is not the end. Teach them the true meaning of obedience. Kinky, alright. Guys, death isn't that big of a deal. I came back. All cult members will gain the belief in sacrifice trait, plus 20 faith when another cult member is sacrificed. Yeah. We're gonna go through these guys like hot knife through butter. Guys, sacrifices is a-okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Don't worry about it. Except for you. Which, was it you? Was it you, Pugreer? I named you after a dog's butthole. Oh. I think we removed that, actually. Saw vomit. Gross! Sorry. Maybe we'll just get that. Okay, you're gonna build that. We're sleeping. Out the lumber. Let's... That is not what I wanted to do. Let's go open the door to the boss, shall we? And perhaps... Can I unlock a latrine, guys? Even like a hole. A trench. We gotta poop somewhere. Somewhere new, preferably. Finally. Let us end this. I'll be awaiting you in my temple. Come, witness true power from a bloody hairball. Oh, thanks for the Divine Blast 4. Which kind of just looks like a mucus sneeze. And the Trader's Razor 4. Many cuts, low damage, lightning quick. Alright. I'm sure this action would kind of get tedious, but it's just so quick that it never really overstays its welcome so far. You know, it's not like the deepest combat we've ever seen, and I don't think that really matters. Ooh, that's what that does. Interesting. This is the tarot card guy. Clonic. Twice the fervor. Yeah. Easier to activate a Divine Blast. Sounds good. Very good indeed. Hello. Thank you. And what do we got? 10% chance to deal a critical hit. That seems good to me. Food? Follower. Or just a follower? Follower or a follower? Good question. Hi. Shelob. Sorry, the pun on Shelob was great. I'm gonna buy you for 100% off, I guess? They don't seem concerned about that. I keep this one. I grow hungry. The crunch, crunch, crunch of their little bones. Okay, you know, just bottom off of the slave trade. Great. I either read that really right or really wrong. 1 second. How much my coin? No, I still have that coin. Weird. Lamb. I have the fleece of the lamb. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. That is. And that is. Colt is looking okay. Looking okay so far. 4 buildings, 7 colts. Ready for another symbol. Blah, 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 blah. Need a grind. Very upset. I interrupt. You get upset by me interrupt. I'll speak when I. Wow. Ridiculous. Hi again. Persistence beginning to. You just said to come find you, and now make up your mind. Make up your mind, Guppy's hairball. You may think yourself clever, you may think yourself righteous in your service to him, but you should not be so trusting of the chained one. Oh well, it's too late for talk. One such as you deserves no absolution. This will not end well for you. How do you speak? You're just a hairball. Voila, moving on. I do really like the critical hit noise. At least what I assume to be the critical hit noise. Reveal the map. I mean, okay. Sure. Not gonna complain about that. Let's see, what else? I mean, you know, not a lot. It's been a lot. The streams have been a lot more just, than a fishing minigame. Hold that thought. Is that a fish with a mustache that speaks out of its top of its mouth? It's wearing a mustache on its fin. Oh. Now this is peak design. Keep your eye off my fishies, kiddo. There ain't enough for the both of us. The best fishing can be found at Pilgrim's Passage. Where's that, you ask? Let me show you. There you go. You had some dust on your map there. So, see? Now get out of here. Gladly. Another card draw. Double the health while healing. Curses consume less fervor. Yeah, more smashes, I think. Sounds good to me. 5? 5? I mean, yeah, getting further away does sound pretty good. I am a little frightened of the boss. Let's get some health. Oh. Oh. Oh no, I shouldn't have gone here ever. What have I done? Oh God. My love took my heart to the sea, she took my heart to the sea. Ratu. 'Tis where my heart will be in her bed at the bottom of the sea. Welcome, Crusader. Take a moment to join me in my search. I look for the heart that once beat in my chest. That is until it was taken by her. Oh, yeah, you do seem to have a bit of a... this thing going on. I've been sitting here for so many years, and your face has faded from my mind, yet I keep searching. Always searching. Dozen hearts, you see, but none of them are mine. They're yours if you wish to have them, Crusader. They are worthless to me. I care only for the heart that was once mine, so that I may look upon her face one last time. Gross! Let's fight a boss. Sorry, let's steal the boss's devotion and then fight a boss. Just kidding, let's fight all the way through this. First. We'll get there. Anyways, yeah, stream's been going fine. We've mostly just been doing, like, catch up on stuff, so... I mean, we did Stray, obviously. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why couldn't you... Why did you make that... Oh, you can just put that right there. Oh, that's so ugly. Why would you do this to me? You psychopaths. But we also were catching up on updates to games like, Dicey Dungeons and Into the Breach lately. So we've just kind of been chilling, waiting for some new games to come out. And, pique our fancy. Pique our interest? Strike our fancy? Yeah, you know, whatever. Close enough. But yeah, vacation was good. Cat, very poopy lately, and peey because of a UTI, but we think we got her under control, and I'm just busy doing a bunch of wedding-related stuff on the weekends. Which has meant that I haven't been able to do Friday streams so much. Is college back in session yet, or are you still enjoying the fruits of summer? I was gonna say the Ides of March, but it's August. A little late on that one. Alright, let's go fight a hairball. Grow tired of you, little lamb. Time to put an end to this. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Ow. What you doing? I don't like this. No, no, stop it. You know what? I'm just gonna go ham at this point. I mean, wedding planning stream? Not in a million years. Not in 100,000 years. Heart of a heretic? Yum yum. Red Crown can feast upon this heart to unlock new crown abilities. That was Was it just really fortuitous that we got all the extra hearts? Did kind of feel like we stomped through it. A little bit. We'll see how the other dungeons go. The developer recommended this, so they can't be wrong. Right. Mosaic flooring on the grass seems like a recipe for short-lived paths. Give me some bones. Dem bones. Dem bones. There we go. Alright, well, killed a hairball. Big hairball. By definition, my most tagged skills are skills. But sadly not skill. Unless she fell before you like a grain of sand before a tidal wave. Great chat. Good check-in. See you next month, boss. What is a shepherd without a flock? A man who has the last name of Shepherd, probably. Dax Shepard. Ooh, the beating heart of our enemies. Let's go. Are these still... They're still good? Yeah, okay. We need more. And I need to indoctrinate you into the cult to get an 8th follower. Your new name is Firmity. Fimerty. Fityan. Thort. Joanbre. Juno. Good movie. What do we got? Heals fast. Easier level up. You know, you're my new favorite follower. Or something like that. Juno has already... Oh god, wait, you're an old age? What a... I have but a few days left. Were you already old? Or did I accidentally do that by randomizing your form? 50 is not... Oh my goodness. I wish I could sacrifice you right now. Let's get Cult 2.0. New release. Beta just dropped. I can't tell if she... Okay. I thought she just keeled over dead. She's just over dead. She really is living it up right now, isn't she? Great. I'll build you guys more stuff eventually, but I've just got so much to track. And I have a heart to consume, I think. Wait, what's down here? Ah, got it, got it. I don't know what those things are. We can either sacrifice a follower to be resurrected when killed on a crusade run. Once a day, eat a meal to receive a soul heart. Focus to just instantly return to base, or receive a diseased heart at the beginning of each crusade run. Like a bone heart, kind of. Nah, or a rotten heart. Yeah... I'm just gonna... use my followers as a resource. You know how it is. A new sermon about how I have essentially sold their... Oh, there you are. It's gonna be her. I'm gonna sacrifice her, guys. Alright. Might of the Devout. Got that. What's vampiric weapons? Ooh, life force. Okay. Curse of the Occultist for the Righteous. I like vampiric weapons. Alright, I guess that's good. Go on out there and be bad to the bone. Something like that. I'm not totally sure. We got the berries. Life is good. Okay. Gonna cook some for them. Basic berry bowl. Oh, there's some food. I kind of gotta go look for... what do you want? Psst, leader! Rumor has it that Armor is a spy sent by an enemy cult to undermine your great power. You should go speak with them and see what they have to say for themselves. Yeah, sure. I'm always up for some... I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember any of my cultist names, because... except for Pugreer, because... I mean, you know. I look extra glorious today, huh? Thoughts of the follower, huh? Saw poop, gross. Cultist new building. Cultist new member, good chat, unenthusiastic. New recruit. Guess it's all right here. I mean, I don't see anything super wrong. Oh, was I not supposed to? Is he just a crazy person? That checks out. Obviously, they're hiding something. You must believe me, leader. Just gonna give you a... You don't need to sleep anymore, friend. Just don't sleep. Don't do it. And then we're gonna... I don't care. Stop talking. And here's a blessing. Is that a level up? Is level 3 the max? That's the question. Who knows? Let's go visit Pilgrim's Passage, because that sure as heck looks like a place to go fishing. Why do I look down instead of at the camera? Because I forget. Also, because this is killing my neck already. Why are these all so shiny? Hello, definitely not a fish. Well, look what the tide dragged in. What are you standing there for? You think I'm gonna fish for you? I'm not one of your mindless acolytes. Okay. Could you tell me how to fish? I'll figure it out. That's a gigant... Oh, got it. It's Stardew Valley. Fishing minigame. There we go. Caught some fish. Not so useless after all, except it seems like you can't fail it, which is probably better for me. Listen, perhaps we could help one another. I happen to caught some extremely valuable treasures in my time. Things that a fish like me, I mean a fisherman like me, has no use for, but you, you know, I love being human, you know, breathing through our mouth, blinking. Great human interaction and hobbies that I have, yes. Well, you look like you like valuable things. Below these waves lurk some of the hardest to catch beasts that ever lived. I've been trying for years. If you can snag them, these treasures are yours. Catch me a crab, a lobster, an octopus, and a squid. Take this as a gesture of good faith between two non-fish friends. Enemies have a chance to drop a fish. Send them to sleep with the fishes. Boom. Almost collected half. Yeah, it does not seem like it's going to be a failure. Like, failure is not an option, literally. Yeah, those are certainly fish. Does kind of take the stress out of it. Pufferfish, all right. I wonder if we'll only be able to catch these in like certain Hi. More non-fish friends. Great. I want to catch Mr. Big Boy again. Don't you dare. You son of a bitch. Okay, all pufferfish though. I have been thinking about streaming that ridiculous Strangers of Paradise game after we finish Ace Attorney, but other than that, I mean, we've got this for now. We've got Cursed Golf coming soon. See if that's any good. Not sure if it will be. I don't know, not a lot coming out right now. I have other options. I've got stuff like Wildermyth. Hi? Someone had a lot of fun voice acting that. We got Spirit Keeper, which might make me cry. That's a must-watch viewing, I'm sure. Apologies. Just the lighthouse getting dimmer no matter how hard we worship, and the ships keep sinking on the rocks. No ships means no new pilgrims to walk the sacred path. If only our leader was here, she would know what to do. Dude, we've not seen her since she went for a walk on the pier late one night. We begged her not to go. We all know of the teeth in the darkness. But she would not listen. Now we have no choice but to pray until the lighthouse is lit once more. All hail the mighty light! Forgive us, light. Guide us, mighty light. Oh, you guys just didn't add fuel to the fire? They just didn't have the stove lit. Our prayers have been answered. Thank you, O Bright One, for sending this lamb to save us. Now the pilgrims will return to our shores. For restoring the light, we pledge ourselves to you. We are your unworthy servants, mighty lamb. Pray to you and your great light on this shrine. Please, bathe in our adoration. Thanks. Okay, what's going on here? By follower form? One of the bishops of the Old Faith. Dead. I didn't think it was possible. Okay. What are you doing here? I'm great leader in light. What do you know about tarot cards? I can't use them myself, but I find them often when walking by the sea. Even though they are half drowned or buried in sand, they don't tear or warp. Isn't that odd? Some say the cards reveal fate. I say the cards are 25 gold each. Interested? Okay, so that's another way to unlock everything here. I had a lover once who went to sea and never came back. They used to lay flowers by my door. Flowers suit the young and beautiful best. They've no place with me. Please, buy them. They bring only sadness now. So just only the finest dirt. Great. Peer into the darkness. Okay. Hi. Little lamb, all alone. Careful. You never know what lurks in the night. Yet I smell no fear on you. How curious. Ah, I see. You wear the red crown. I knew your predecessor. He was a weak and cowering thing. Not like you, I should think. Us vibin'. Lamb, you've made a deal before. How about another? Fear not, I won't ask for anything as valuable as your eternal servitude. I'm hungry, starving, ravenous. I want a fish, a big fish. I'll give you something in return. Do you accept? Oh, yeah. Got lots of fish, man. You have a blowfish. Clever creature. Take this and look away, won't you? I'm afraid I'm a bit of a messy eater. You'll not see me here again, but our paths will cross elsewhere in moments of chance in the cover of night. Oh, so this is the thingy we gotta collect, and I don't know why. But we're collecting it. You're not gonna tell me why. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm guessing nighttime means maybe different fishies? And definitely different interactions. Day 7. A bed has collapsed. Buy new follower forms as well. Let's just buy one. Just for giggles. Neat. Alright. Life is good. Let's go to the Lonely Shack, see if anything new is there. Answer, daily double. Love the devotion, great stuff. Anything new here? Nothing new. Knuckle bones. Alright. Time to make a farm, probably? I mean, really make the farm, though. Can I just place them all here? Yeah, that's pretty good for now. Maybe place 2 more here. Perfect. Can I destroy this? No. Alright, well that'll be my own personal thing then. And then after that, we will also build the seed silo, which we will put here at the top of the place. Perfect. Bed was just destroyed. Do I repair it, or do I just destroy it? I repair it. There you go. Sneaky poopers. Disgusting. What do you need? Pardon me, leader. I would love some of the flowers from Darkwood Dungeon if you could collect some. Collect camellia. Okay. I mean, I have a few. I have more seeds. Oh my god, guys. If you establish a pooping corner, can you at least... I don't know. Just something. Okay, we got some divine inspiration. Let's see what we're looking at here. Could make a prison. Great. Offering statue, can leave offerings in my honor. Shelter collapses less often. Okay. What do we got? Lumberyard, which just generates wood, generates stone. Send your followers on a holy quest to gather resources if they make it back alive. Demonic summoning circle. Prevents birds from stealing the seeds from farm plots within range. I mean, I kind of feel like I need that right now. Wait, no. What am I talking about? This isn't Stardew Valley. I want a demonic summoning circle, actually, so... Who cares about them? Screw them. What's this do? Possess a follower with the spirit of a demon so they can join you on my next crusade. Wow. That's quite something. Still got a few of these, like, pretty ridiculous mines to take care of, but... I wonder if I need to... or big stone goobs. Full. Alright. I'd start assigning them stuff, but not quite yet. They're fine. I think we can also do a sermon today. We've got lots of stuff we're doing. Not bad, not bad. Let's go back and fight some more, I suppose. One of the chains gone. And on to the next. This requires 7 followers. We've got enough. Enough for 1 extra. Sorry, old lady. You walk a little too slow for me. Anura. Vampiric Sword 4. Alright. Thank you. Ichor Throne 4. Spreads a black ichor. Entering the lands of the Bishop Heket, those who do not follow the ways of the Old Faith will be destroyed. Oh, hi, Skellies. Can I stand in this, just out of curiosity? I can. Cool. That's neat. I have to collect the Camellia from the Darkwood? Now I might actually kill him. He's asked me to go very slightly out of my way, and I don't like it. The minor inconvenience to me is an affront to my very personage. It's an affront. I don't really know what these frogs do. Oh, that one explodes, but other than that. Paths, brick flooring. So many things to collect. Too many, really. Another follower? Another follower, but different. Another follower, but different. Another one of you guys, huh? You must hunger muchly. Have this one on the house. Thank you. Appreciate it. Helob. The gender bent Shelob. Couple of morsels. Still not really sure what morsels do. I mean, I'm sure they're for recipes, but still. Why do they seem so rare? We're on to the froggy. Excellent, excellent. Oh, hey, how's it going? Pathetic, sniveling, vile puppet of the Red Crown, you have felled the youngest of us. We are the bishops of the old faith. We protect against heresies such as yours. We are the guardians of the true world. We shall not tolerate such blasphemy. Your sins are many, and for that your loyal followers must suffer. They shall starve. Oh, Finajul. Where? What? Leader? You took... 1 second. Okay. So... so he's like... Wait a second. He's like, what will cause the most pain? Not losing your followers. No, I'm just gonna make your follower a little hungrier and then send him back. He's like, it's like you haven't eaten your lunch now. And they're like, ah, no. Now I'm hungry again. You got me. What a slight inconvenience this has been. Oh no. What does the shell give us? Didn't give us shell. Just died. Ah, slightly less calories. You've made me lose weight. Closer to my weight loss goal. Thank you for helping my New Year's resolution. Flaming Shot 5, Tutorial 5, Banesword 5. That has collapsed. I speak to my weapons often, though I dare not argue. Only a fool argues. Sharp blade. Oof. It really looks like I'm swinging around like a floppy fish. For better or worse. Gusion. Okay. Alright. Don't like this, whatever it is. Alright. You know, just smack him a bunch. That works for me. Tends to, at least. Also, because I knew that I could sacrifice a follower if I died. Ooh. I'll take some pumpkin seeds. I got seeds to toss in there. We can make a new doctrine. Life is good. 4 still? Alright. That's pretty simple. Heretics defeated. Alright, back to my cult. Nope, sorry. Got my weekly middle management meeting. You see me here in chains, reduced to nothing. But it has not always been thus. I was bound to this wretched place by the bishops of the old faith. They betrayed me and left me to rot. Each of the 4 chains that binds me are guarded by one of the bishops. Destroy the bishop and you break the chain. Break all 4 and I will be freed. I'm convinced that Finn is the real mole. He's not a mole, he's a pig. We have a couple moles on the squad. Don't be species. Gave you life anew, vessel, and now you must repay the debt. You know what must be done. To defeat the bishops, you will need to become stronger. Sacrifice a follower to absorb more power. This will aid you in your quest to free me. Sacrifice follower to grow your strength, unlock new abilities and weapons. Higher level followers will be more valuable when sacrificed. Oh. Oh. Finajul looking a little scrumptious himself right now. I already gave you a moon necklace. I gotta make some meals real quick. Which I definitely can. Okay. Couple of these, couple of those, couple of these, and those, and 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 these. And those. Cool. Yeah, what are we looking at here? I guess we could build more beds. Oh, I can build a missionary, though. That sounds like fun. I worked on it and everything. Just need some lumber. Which makes me think a lumberyard would be good. Considering most of the trees have all been taken care of now. How much lumber did we need? 20? That's enough. Oh, but that requires 3 lumber. How much will this go? I'll put us at 18. Nice. Sorry. Not allowed. Do another sermon. I forgot to indoctrinate my... I forgot to throw my 2 other followers in here. Foolish me. Alright, we only have one option, which is Curse of the Horde, which gives us new spells to use. Can't say no to that. Literally, I cannot. I'm not allowed. Oh. Oh, got a level 2 level thing. New doctrine. Guys, I think it's time to talk about Law and Order SVU, a fantastic show. In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. Unlocks the murder follower action, a simple solution to many problems. Some followers may find this upsetting if they're awake to witness it. I can ascend a follower's spirit to a higher plane of existence. Yeah, we sacrifice the ones we don't like, and we send the ones we do. Seems fair to me. A fair and balanced doctrine, I would say. 75 bones, sacrificed to grow my strength. However, followers will be more valuable when sacrificed. All followers gain loyalty. Yeah, okay, we don't need to do anything right now. Wait, what did that one say? Is that one still on cooldown? Wow, these are on pretty wild cooldowns. Doctrine. Just to show what we've got. Yeah. Alright. Ascend the old. Please spare me. I will once I get these 2 in here. Lose 5 faith whenever a follower dies. Do you count that as Hebra. Oof. Spicy there. Do you count ascending as dying? Just asking for a friend. We need more worshippers. Work and devotion reduced by 10%, but they're easier to level up. Not Jan, not Gregor. Yeah, that's simpler. Doesn't really matter what you do, does it? Honestly, it feels like the farm would be easiest for you then. Get new divine inspiration. Oh my god, there's so many people here. This must make me sick. If you don't... Did you just... Oh my lord. Okay. Well, we obviously need more lumber. We're running out of that quick. Yeah, I got it. God. No. I can't have you. Yeah. I only need bed rest. Go to bed. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Sure. Clean up poop. A lamb's work is never done. Or something. I don't know. Where's all the poop? Where are you? Oh my god, stop making the... I just love that the vomits there too, because they're just like, they look at it and they're like, someone pooped here? Disgusting. I've never been more disgusted in my life. Lumberyard, lumberyard. Alright, because I was going to build a missionary, but instead we should probably build a lumberyard. We should put this up here, right? By the other... Yeah. That'll be good. Add fertilizer? Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah, I'll poop all over this. Yeah, life is good. Removing the sickness, yada yada yada. Collect Camellia for this guy. I mean, if we collect Camellia, we could sacrifice him and ascend the old, kind of all in one here. I should station somebody in this lumberyard though, really quick. Okay, looks like someone has stationed themselves, so I think we're good then. This is the dark wood, right? Cool. Hi. Wind of change blow, dost thou sense it? Around us the world creaks and turns, afore it stood immobile, motionless centuries grow rust. Now Leshy hath fallen, and hereupon the inhabitants of this land begin their fight anew to presume power. Ye shall not find them again so easily dispatched. You shall not find them so easily dispatched again. That was what you... Enemies have grown stronger. Gloves, weak at first, devastating on a complete combo. Got it. Pretty cool. Hounds of Fate. Also pretty cool. Alright, I guess let's look out for... Camellia. That really hit me. Rough stuff. out harder? Ah, we'll be fine. Leafy flower sculpture. It is leafy. Still looking for Camellia, though. What do we got? Curses consume... Gift from below plus. Yeah. 20% chance to just get a soul heart whenever we kill an enemy is pretty great. Oh, there's some Camellia. Darkwood. Oh, there's just things that unlock from the Darkwood specifically. Hey. I'm sorry, you need the morsel. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't see anything that would be specifically... I mean, we kind of need the wood, though. But I'd prefer Camellia. So what does that do? Oh, that's like a tarot card. Got it. Increase the weapon damage by 50%. Pretty good. I guess let's fight some stuff. And Steel Devotion. Because, you know, why wouldn't we? Gotta keep an eye out for these because we have not been finding them. Not as much as we should be, at least. I know this doesn't officially make progress, but... still definitely helps. There's pretty much all the Camellia we're looking for. There's 6, there's 8. We've still got the boss room as well. Gauntlet is 5, but we could steal Life Force. Yeah, okay. Good enough for me. Thanks for the morsel. Moving on. Zip zoops up. Just need one more. Okay, that's easy enough. And we're waiting for you to recover from ill. What is this? Sacrifice health for what? What purpose? A single red heart was sacrificed. Diseased hearts received in return. Yeah, okay. We take those. Poison damage to enemies struck. Sure. Another tarot card. Just attack speed increase. That makes sense to me because we need to complete our combo to do the damage for the cult, so. Case in point. Let's get some Camellias as well. Perfect. Witness Agares. I don't think Witness Agares is gonna do much here. Mostly just gets his kicks out of piecing out. Yeah. Easy peasy. Claws are kind of gross. No, I was gonna ascend you. We waited too long. What was the eye of the witness? Nobody knows. Humor's no longer ill. That's good. Now that I have defeated the bishop of this area, you may continue onward. Greater rewards await the further you venture. If you don't have the Omnipresence Crown ability, you'll not be able to return to the cult until you reach another teleporter. Only continue if you're prepared to leave your cult for a little while longer. I am not spooky scary. Skeletons. I'm sorry, Juno. I didn't think it would happen. What do you have to say to me about this? Do you not worship me, Vessel? Do you not give offerings in hopes of gaining my favor? When you turn to the cult, you shall find a new offering chest there. You can provide offerings that I, in my generosity, shall turn to gold, so that you may strengthen the cult. Not easily satisfied, however. The same gift offered too frequently will cause the price to be lowered. Yet fear not, over time it will grow in value once more. Give me proper tribute, and you shall be rewarded. There it is. Got a dead body to bury. Commiserations on your loss. Corpses are not good for sanitation. Need to bury your fallen in a body pit or a grave. Of course, that's a lot of meat to just go to waste. What do you need? Humor. A follower has begun dissenting against you. This happens when the cult faith is too low. A traitor is spreading falsehoods about you. Other followers may be led astray. Re-educate them or put them into prison to bring them back into the loving embrace of the cult. Alright, 1 second. Humor, I'm sorry. But, I got use faith. So I'm just gonna 1 second here. Don't mind me. Yeah, sorry. You're does everyone look upset? Practice the faith is low. Thanks, Humor. Oof. Does everyone feel better? I sure feel better. Let's have a good sermon about it. Much, much better. Up to 4 hearts. Got rid of the traitor. Life is good. I'm gonna guess that ritual is heavily on cooldown, yeah? Yeah, see, I was gonna ascend you, but it just wasn't happening. Okay, faith is okay. We've got enough to spend on, I don't know, like a shelter, I guess. I mean, I've given them like 3 beds to sleep in. It's not particularly great. Eternally grateful. I need to collect the reward from Finajewel here. Wow, you did it. Truly, you are without flaw. I am grateful, great leader. Level 4? I wonder what max level is. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah. I don't... Stop puking, it's a dead body. I'm gonna just put it over here for now. Goodness gracious. Everyone's real hungry, so, I mean, I've gotta, I don't know, cook anything I can, really. Oh, wait, no, not the minced follower meat. Oh, God. Not anything but that. Extra lumber. Okay, extra stone. Everyone's going to bed. Got lots of berries to pick. So much lumber to still collect. It's a good thing we had the farm, though. And I wonder how many people can actually fit in a shelter. What do we got? Collapses less often. Okay. No, it's literally, it's just the same. Gonna upgrade that in his sleep if that's fine. Cook some more basic berry bowls. Please? Thank you. What can I sell here? I'll sell the follower meat, because I'm not going to use it. Next, that is going to be our missionary. Missionary outreach will be separate, like over here. And in general, it seems like I just need to build more sleeping bags for these poor suckers. Please, please, thank you. Out of lumber, okay. Armor's level 2. I'm tired of sleeping outside on the ground. There are bugs in my back aches. Will you build me somewhere to rest? I just did. I literally just did. They'll work on it. It's fine. Yeah, okay. They'll be tackling that, but first we'll do a sermon, as we do. Maybe we're Baptist instead, I'm not sure. And it's time for a new doctrine. Work and worship, possessions, sustenance. Let's see what we got for work and worship. Devotion is 15% faster, or work speed is increased by 15%. Well, I'll make him faithful. Does look like I'm gonna need a body pit soon. Which is not great, but, you know, dead body will happen. Wish I could ascend. Oh, wow, we got 3 level 2 followers there. Looks like. Look for the glowing eyes. There you are. More divine inspiration. Whoops. You. Alright. Life is good. We can now establish yet another new doctrine. Oops. Crown? Oh, it's on cooldown. That's fair. Alright. Can't just be establishing doctrines willy-nilly, I understand. Okay, wait out. Okay, it looks like we actually do need to build a body pit. Please? Please build the body pit. Gotta avoid the rotting corpses. As ugly as it might be. Body pit actually requires more lumber than we've got. 1 second. There's gotta be enough around here. Stop pooping! Five lumber. Okay, good enough. That body pit is gonna go way out there where nobody can puke anymore. You know what? I'll build this one myself. It's a pit. You know. Alright, buried Juno. That's very nice, very good. Stop with the pooping. We're looking at least a little bit better here. Got the pumpkins, got that. Construct a new building. Yeah, they're making their way through it, I suppose. Let's see what we got around here. Go to the Lonely Shack first. Grab his devotion to the one who waits. Maybe play... Make bet? Yes, I will bet 10 coins. Just gonna destroy that. What are you doing? What are you doing with yourself? I don't understand. I'm just gonna leave that as is, because that's a pretty bad overall turn for him. I'm not even going to play the 3 there. I'm not going to let him do anything. I had no choice there. That's fine. Because then that allows me to do that. Oof, 56 to 22. So not great work. Seems fortune is not on my side, no matter. You played well. Thank you. Sleeping bag got constructed. That's great, but we're actually going to go here first. Oh, Lamb of the Light, may I beseech you once more for your aid. The lighthouse is in disrepair. We need to replace the crystals that reflect the light out to the sea. Could you find such material for us? We know not where to look, but should you succeed, we will give you an offering in return. Yeah, okay. You got it. Hoss. Any cool looking fish out there today? Lots of cool looking fish out there today. Don't want to fish too much, but, you know. Cannot hurt to do a little bit. Oh, that was a spicy one. And nothing changed about it compared to the other ones. I don't know how to tell apart any kind of fish here compared to like octopi and crab and stuff, or if that's going to be almost like a separate thing. I don't know. You think we'd grab at least one. And yet, here we are. Alright. I might buy one of these. Harvest bonus resources. Fire projectile when you swing your weapon. 10-second cooldown. 20% more damage during the day. I'll grab that. Keep unlocking them. Oh, that's half. Honestly, I'll buy that as well. Might as well buy all 3, see if that unstocks him or if he'll just keep on doing. I assume some tarot cards are just unlockable by, say, the side quest that we've been doing. So not all of them can just be unlocked here, but hey, you never know. Grab what we can. Don't mind me, I need more lumber. Do 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 do. Not a lot more lumber, of course, but you know, more lumber. Back to the green eggs and lamb cults. Grabbing a lot of devotion lately. Oh, don't fall asleep yet. No, you're not allowed to fall asleep just yet. Because I gotta complete your quest. Thank you. Alright, we've got 8 people that are do be sleeping. 1 on the ground. Which, you know, happens. Hey, you get out of here. I need to make a scarecrow too. Jeez. Don't need more body pits. Thank goodness. Don't need that. Don't need any more of those. I think we need to upgrade that shelter. I know there aren't enough beds for all my followers. I'm working on it. You know? I gotta keep this cult fresh and fit. Lithe, even. You know? If it gets too big, I won't hold sway over them. And then what'll I do? Nothing good. Let's grab these. Thank you for the pumpkins. Do we have any other cool seeds to add? Yeah, we got a few pumpkins to add. Alright. Day 11. Alright. There's gotta be some, like, pumpkin soup here. Yeah, healthy meal of vegetables. It's still not great. But it'll have to do. Clock's ready for another sermon. Okay. Does that mean they're also ready for another doctrine? Answer. They will be in a second. Start with the sermon. Roll into the doctrine. Hey, you know, the one who waits is great. He gives you lots of stuff. Also, you will now be imprisoned for farting. I find it gross. Let's see. Curse of the Occultist. Three more curses. Okay. Fervor of the Righteous just increases the amount that we can hold. Got it. Necromantic weapons. Chance to summon dangerous ghosts from dead enemies that attack nearby foes. Neat. We got 9. We really just need one more bed to build and then we're good. But now I don't have stone. Of all things. Get rid of this because it's literally in the... It just popped back up. I don't know what's going on here. Very strange stuff. The Undying Tree. Okay, that tree is never coming down. Did get a Divine Inspiration. Feels like we need the Stone Mine, but also, what's over here? The Scarecrow, right. We've got a lot of plots. I don't know if it's the most important thing right now. I think we just need more resource generation, honestly. Break that. What does that give us? Refinery. Consecrate resources into... Ooh. Interesting. What does it cost to make a stone mine? I probably should have realized that. Follower... Low level. 78% chance of survival, right? Finajul's at a medium level. Alright, I'm just gonna trust that Finajul can do it. See it, buddy. Off he goes. We wanted just one more bed, right? That'll fit everyone. 9 followers, 9 beds. Voila. Trying to remember who I have assigned to everything, but other than these 4, I don't really know. Do I have a gift to give you? Yeah, just don't sleep anymore. There you go. And then we'll bless. Thou hast been blessed. Pug rear. Alright, we now have enough beds for everyone. And we can, of course, now establish yet another new doctrine. Praise be. What's possessions, eh? Is money the root of all evil, or is the true evil withholding it from me? Unlocks the extort tithes. Or bribe a follower to increase their loyalty. No, I just want more gold. I don't need their loyalty. We inspire it through fear. And they're like, yeah, that sounds great. Giving 10% of my income? We use it. You're gonna use it to improve the ministry, right? Right? Leader. Skeptics and heretics have made their way to our cult, cursing our way of life, but they want to join. Should we welcome them? Recruit dissenting followers. Yeah, I mean, sure. Convert me to your cult. Lose 10 faith, falls ill, heals faster. Alright. Boom bam. God, I need a latrine, man. There we go. Hey bud, you need some help? I will re-educate them. It's fine. We'll work with it. We'll still have 9 because we sent one of them away. To get, well, you know. A little more stone, honestly. Need this punishment stocks? You're not wrong. It's, definitely gonna be needed. But I think next is, well, it's 8, but we can go a little longer. It's true, I could just put them there. Necromantic Axe, Death Sweep. Cool. Also cool. What does that look like? Ooh! Oh. Very nice indeed. It's right. The threat of sacrifice doesn't happen enough. I think they need to be a little more afraid. I agree. They don't respect me enough. Hi. 5 points to a pentagram, 5 portents of doom, 5 siblings stood abreast, 5 gods and 1 tomb. Shimura, we didn't wish to bother you, but Shimura, the Red Crown grows stronger by the day. Already has succeeded where he has failed before, unless she has been slain. 5 becomes 4, becomes 3, becomes 2, becomes 1, becomes nothing. Shimura, rest. We will deal with this, won't we, Kalimar? Yes, sister, of course, sister. You there, vessel of the Red Crown, bow to me or you will regret it. Bet. Yeah, I don't care. That was still the worthwhile choice. You'll regret it. I'm gonna make you fight a little bit more. Ooh. Double the health while healing. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's alright. Still pretty confused as to how to catch any of those fish. That's fine. Hello. Please don't hurt us. We're simple followers, lost in an unfamiliar place. The great Sozo sent us to find more of his beloved Menticide mushrooms. He cares only for mushrooms. His madness grows! But when we arrived, we realized we don't know how to find Menticide mushrooms, and now we're afraid to return empty-handed. You got, like, a ton right here. If you were to bring him Menticide mushrooms, he would certainly reward you. We'll find him at the Spore Grotto. Very nice. You love to see it. I mean, I see a bunch of mushrooms right here, but so says you, I suppose. Coins. Gosh, should I fight, or fight? The new fight or flight. Just fight, or fight. Don't ask me how we can raise ghosts out of skeletons, which already definitely seem to be raised spirits in and of themselves. Just, you know, it is what it is. Also, we're gonna go a little bit Legend of Zelda here and cut down some grass, because we're running a little low, and we use it to make, like, plots and stuff. And that means it'll probably also require it for the Scarecrow. You know, probably. I don't know for sure, but... Gauntlet. Trader's Razor. I don't really care about any of these, but I guess I'll go for the Necromantic Gauntlet. That is a slight upgrade. From 4 to 5. Bane Axe 5, Bane Sword 5. I like the Necromancy. For now. Oh, it seems like we're always summoning right after the entire fight is going. Round, got a new tarot card. Give me something good. It's the Rabbit Penis. Thanks, Rabbit Penis. Lose red heart, gain tarot card. Sure. One hit down. That's fine. It's good to know what that symbol means at the very least. Just got stone out of that? Honestly, I'm okay with it. Tempest Gauntlets, which is just that, but worse. Maelstrom 5. Tentacles strike out in 4 directions. Yeah, sure. Let's see it. I wonder if the red heart's permanently lost, or just for this level. Neat. Got that. Keep moving. I'd love to get a sermon in today. The hard-working priest and or priestess that I am. A lot of pumpkins. Yeah, I need my speed increased. Like my attack speed specifically. I also wish I could just tell the difference between rooms immediately. Okay, we got ourselves 2 doctrines we can do now. At this point, we're a fifth of the way to Mount Sinai-ing all of these people. What is that? Nature's Necklace. Follower will harvest bonus resources. That'd be great. For, I assume, putting them in one of the, either the stone mine or the lumber yard. I think would be good. Lots of gold. Oh, plus I gotta collect my tithes and offerings. That I get to collect every day now. There's gauntlets, vampiric axe. No. Maybe. No. We did permanently lose that red heart, by the way. Which... good to know for the future. Pumpkin carved with a crown? Sure is. Nura, then Anchor Deep is the next one, and then who knows what the 4th would be. Creepy, that's for sure. That. Keep on chugging. Eligos, 2 hearts to deal with. Oh, we are definitely gonna lose. I don't know if I kill somebody for this. Wait, wasn't there a dissenter here? Which one's the dissenter? Ah. Sorry, friend. Appreciate it. Didn't work. Martyred. Oh, well, we still get most of that stuff. That's fine. Our first death. Fear not, for you are my chosen vessel, and death cannot halt you. I shall not allow it, for I still have need of you. Take what you have gathered, build and strengthen the cult. This is how power is gained. Continue on undaunted. Each time you are brought down, you rise again stronger. Did I only get half a heart? Yeah, because it was a dissenter. So, didn't get much out of it. I think well, we got a rotten heart and half a heart. But I did get rid of the dissenter, which makes it really easy to deal with. Your death has made your followers think you are weak, huh? Well, that is rude. Very rude indeed. Sounds like we are in need of a new doctrine in the Law and Order department. Perform a ritual at your temple in which 2 followers fight to the death. Ritual so you can marry one of your followers. Gain 30 faith. Wow. Yeah. That's adorable. Thank you. Ah. See, now I can just marry someone and they'll be like, wow, he really cares about us. I can also just dance around the fire and that would do the same thing. Nah, I'm just gonna marry somebody. I have to pick randomly, apparently. Pugreer is the best name, bar none, so... It's hard to say no to that. I don't know what's going on, really. Oh, I think we got a, everyone enjoyed the wedding? Yeah, it was great. Marry as many followers as you like. It's your cult, after all. However, your spouse will become increasingly jealous every time you remarry. There. We got another, tarot card unlock as well. Which you love to see. The Lovers too, which is 2 soul hearts. Thank you. Life is good. Also, we've got to grab the refinery because we got to unlock the rest of this. Yoink. Very good. So what do we got? Outhouse. Oh my god, please. That has to be next, because it is so bad. Or a janitor station, so that they clean up their own mess. It's one of the two. It's gotta be. Consecrate resources into that. Yeah, we still need more stones, though. Don't have enough stones. Or really anything. Do we not? Why are you... What are you... There's plenty. Yeah, Pugreer, you literally live there, bud. Ridiculous. Alright. Hunger is fast approaching, though, so let's... Pungent fish stew, yum. Actually, back. Not that one. That one's better. Is it the best you've ever seen? No. But hey, it's food. Okay, next is the Spore Grotto. More tarot cards to buy from Mushroomo. Extra damage during the night, increased movement speed. Rolling into an enemy will damage them. Our decorations, all found by our great leader, the glorious Sozo. Sell them to raise money for mushrooms. More mushrooms! We must always have more. Also, time to peer into the darkness. I'll recognize that symbol anywhere. Little lamb, we meet again. A beautiful night, is it not? Does your cult flourish? Are they devoted? Are they strong? Well, you know what they say. The best thing a follower can do is follow. Say, how about another deal? I'm afraid the hunting tonight is sparse. Too many predators, not enough prey. Give me one of your loyal followers. I'll give you something in return. Do you agree? Oh, yeah. Just don't tell them. Hey, see you later. Bye. Appreciate it. The flock is ready for another sermon. Yeah, and don't ask where old Jim Bob went, because I don't have a good answer for it. Please and thanks. Different follower forms. Sure, sure. What am I picking up here? A little mushroom. It sure is. What do we got here? Greetings, traveler. Me? Why, I'm Sozo, of course. Researcher of all things mushrooms. Guess that makes me a fun guy. Just a little joke Sozo likes to tell. Yes, yes, mushrooms. Mushrooms are Sozo's passion, but Sozo needs more. Sozo always needs more. You'll collect for Sozo, yes? Yes, Sozo can't trust my followers out there. They lie, they steal, they whisper secrets about Sozo. I just know it. Sozo will do anything. I'll worship at your altar. Devote myself to your cause. I'll rip off your head! Sozo will show you how to use the power of the mushrooms to open the fragile little minds of your followers, but you don't need to use it on Sozo. Oh no, Sozo will follow willingly as long as you keep bringing Sozo mushrooms. Sozo will do anything. Take the path to Nura and find Sozo mushrooms. You may not have seen them before, but now you seek them. They shall be there now. I thought I had mushrooms, but apparently I have exactly no mushrooms. Interesting. Boy, I sure run out of followers very quickly. Don't know how that happened. Are you guys just not eating or something? What's up? What's the dealio here? Oh, I had mushroom seeds. Yeah. Well, let's pick. Oh no, they ate now, and now they're fine. Three Metside mushrooms. 7 Metside mushrooms. Hey, what do you need? I'm like, hey, where'd Paul go? Always wanted to eat. Please don't judge me, but I've always wanted to eat a meal made of poop. Will you help me satisfy this dark desire? You got it, boss. Your wish is my command? I think it will literally make you ill, but hey, that's fine. I do wish I could have somebody harvest these. Maybe that comes down the line. I'll fertilize them in a smidgen. Why does that one look weird? Oh, 'cause it's just unoccupied. Interesting. Another sermon. Starting to miss a few more people. We should probably build back up a bit. You know, probably. Just keep on adding new curses to see, I think. It's the coolest there. Very nice. How long before I can do that? Probably most of the day. Alright, let's go on a little cleaning spree. Plus, I mean, we're gonna need the poop. Unfortunately. Bowl of poop. 50% chance of causing... You mean dinner? Yeah. Causing illness and diarrhea, and minus 20 faith. Yum. Yum. Wait, are you the one that wanted to poop? Oh god, I hope you are. Oh, stop eating. Oh. Okay, it looked like that went okay. I knew you could do it. Maybe, but I'm surprised you could. Juliana ate some poop. You'd love to see it? Okay, I'm just gonna add some fertilizer. Yeah. Just gonna extort a tithe, don't mind me. Grab the devotion. Thanks. Here's a blessing. Someone is gonna gather extra resources. Oh, nice. Very cool. I think we've got... Yeah, Nature Nicholas. You are often at the lumberyard, so there we go. God, my idol looks horrifying, actually. Alright, so much more to do. What's the missionary do? Can get extra followers out there. Okay, yeah. Fertilizer silo, yeah. Not quite. Harvest totem, which is just increase the growth of... How far are we? Okay, I mean, it's quite an amount, and the tree isn't the best in the world, but... Please, outhouse, I'm begging ya. It needed to happen. Oh no, but I need a refinery. Which needs stone, and I'm still waiting on... I'm still waiting on our poor goober that we sent off on a journey. How are we looking? Less than 1 day. 82% chance that he doesn't die. Rewarding the eater of poop. Hey, That's devotion right there. Is what it is. I wonder what this is going to be, because it's obviously going to be something important. I think we can throw out another doctrine now. Oh my god, never mind. I won't be able to do another doctrine until tomorrow. Theoretically. Oof, you look kind of tired, boss. Nope, you're just hungry. And you work slowly. I guess I'm waiting for the guy to get back. I don't feel like going on another trip right now. I just want our missionary to get back. Stop with this ridiculous pooping. I wonder if there's ways to make this so it can either hold more or I don't know. Something. Okay, out of that. Trying to think of where else we could find the crazy fox guy. It's pretty easy. Hopefully. To find the, I don't know, the moon symbol. I don't know if you can find them only in one place at a time. If he's moved or what. Certainly doesn't look like he's here. Probably at the next thing that'll get revealed eventually. It's kind of sad that he still has like the fake paper crown that he's doing there. Crystals here, mushrooms there, crystals here, and then mushrooms there. Yep, you're all out, sold out. Okay, so that's just how you get some of the whatchamahoozits. Tarot cards permanently unlocked. Day 14. Still legitimately no idea if we are able to catch those things. I wonder if those things are only catchable, say, in the... Because the third area is called, like, Anchorhead or something. That sounds like maybe that's the only place to catch them? Who knows? Who knows? Here's some stone that I can just quickly... I know we're getting more, but hey, can't not hurt. Cannot hurt at all. Alright. New sermon, new doctrine, and our missionary's back, so we should be able to... There he is! He made it! Retrieve what you were after from the mercenary. 21 stone. Nice job. Yeah, he needs sleep. That means we can build pretty much everything we need to. The stone mine, which will go directly next to the... Oh. Try that a second time here. The stone mine, which will go directly next to the wood mine. And the refinery, which will go in between, because it's fun. More advanced structures require consecrated resources. Consecrated resources are made up of base resources. Unlock and build a refinery to blah blah blah. Consecrate. Queue up an order at the refinery and follower automatically come to consecrate the resources for you. What's up, Pugbear? Gregor, it'd be so funny if we pulled some hilarious pranks on planks. I was thinking about wood. Pranks on Gregor. They're really picky eaters. Let's make them eat poop. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. What a chuckle we will be having. I don't... Where's the deadly dish? 75% chance of a follower dying instantly. Ooh. Oh, and the outhouse. You gotta build the outhouse. What am I doing with myself? Oh, no, we can't because we need the refinery built. Right. I got ahead of myself again. Tasty fish meal. Mixed meager meal. Cook some stuff up. Boom, bam, bish, bash, bosh. Everybody hungry. Building's been constructed. Hey, yeah, Scarecrow, I know. Jewel, I need you to go to bed, bud. I meant in your bed. There's beds that are open. Okay, it's fine. Totally cool. Let's make sure this is built before we do our sermon for the day. Hey. You love to see it. Gonna throw out Baba Black Sheep. Doesn't Finju have the Never Sleep necklace? He does. But through the power of faith, anything is possible, so I'm gonna need you to jot that one down. Sustenance time. Ritual. They won't eat or be hungry for 3 days. Refill your hunger and gain faith. I'm already, like, dying here. Trying to get enough food for them, so... Ritual that means that they don't eat for a while or get hungry. Seems pretty good to me. It will ruin faith. But it's there as an option. They're like, oh, that sounds terrible. Thank you. Yet another knock. Yeah, there he goes. Yep, you're still working. You're working. Consecrate resources. 3 wood into 1 wood planks. So we just need to... Gold can be turned into... Okay, so gold can go into gold bars. Gold nuggets can turn to gold. Alright, well... I need 5 of these, so... 5 shall be done. And then I'll build an outhouse, and then I'll feel happy with myself. Right, gotta make Gregor eat a... Hey, don't you... Why are you even staring at it? I give you my No, actually, I don't give you my blessing. Screw off, give me some cash, thank you. They specifically, they go over to look at it and they're like, wow, that's gross. Let me just start a hurl session here. Bowl of poop. Yum, yum, yum. Gregor, what are you doing? That better be you, Gregor. It was Gregor. What a jokester. So funny. We're so lucky to have such a leader with such a great sense of humor. No, actually, humor is where is he? Oh shit, I might have killed Humor. That's ironic, ain't it? Pretty happy as is here. Help you water them. There we go. You'll get my blessing for the day. Because I feel like it. You're like halfway done with this. Good gravy. Stop pooping. How do you guys keep doing this? I leave you alone for 2 minutes and it's not breeding like... What are you gonna do, Gregor? Gregor, what you doing? Gregor, don't do it. Gregor. I got a lot of problems with you, Gregor. Okay, you're snoozing. All is well. You got me some of this. You got me some of that. Missionary, I don't know. Meat's like doable, but what's the point? I mean, we don't have any use for these gold nugs, right? So. Can I consecrate these? No. You. Worship, refined material. Yeah. No, you're going to... Alright, Nano. Alright. Well, in that case, I will make you refined materials. Since you can't sleep anymore. Ain't that wacky? I really just need that. I just want to build an outhouse so I stop seeing shit everywhere. That's like my final goal of the day. Alright, that's all I care about. You can keep on doing that if you want. Outhouse time. Just put it right by the grave to remind him what happens if you keep pooping outdoors. Then I will personally build it. I will see to it that they understand that it's there. I'll sit here the whole day if I have to. I care not. I'm sick and tired of all the poop around my gold. Green eggs and lamb, sorry. Copyright. There's no poop in the name. Yes. Yes, dog butt. That was hilarious. Let's do it again. He wants to keep making Gregory poop. He's like, he didn't seem to find the humor in it, but I'm sure the second time he eats shit. Yum! Hilarious. I feel my bones creaking and my sight fading and my heart sings knowing I have spent my life in your service, O mighty lamb. Oh, you've become old. I'm gonna have to... That's my marriage partner for me. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna have to get more followers ASAP. But I think that's a problem for next time. I'm gonna ascend them, but we're gonna have to do a dungeon run first. Let's save here. Saved. Cool. Well, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. If you like to leave a follow or just come back, hang out any other time you want. We'll be back on Monday with more cult management, and we'll probably do this all next week. So look forward to that. Have a great weekend. All the good stuff. Like to leave a follow or just come back, hang out any other time you want. Till then, though, toodaloo for now. And again, hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.